What's going on, guys? So in today's video I want to talk about the possibility of Goku and Vegeta having a rematch with Beerus, and with the possibility of both having achieved Ultra Instinct. And I do think that this is a very real possibility, but I want to ask you guys, do you think that it would be good storytelling for this to happen? And if this battle was to occur, do you think we could actually see Beerus not only go 100% but also see Goku and Vegeta defeat him? And I do think that this is going to happen, because if you go back to one of the things that we said, Dragon Ball Super has been building up for a rematch of Goku and Vegeta versus Beerus, and we said early on in the Resurrection of F arc as well as in the movie that if these two teamed up that they might be able to defeat Beerus. And I do think that with the Tournament of Power showcasing the Ultra Instinct form, or as some fans like to dub it, the Limit Breaker form, one thing that we have seen is that this power is enough to freak out not only Beerus but the other gods of destruction. And I do think that if we have a scenario where both of these characters master this form, as well as Beerus perhaps learn this technique as well, since we know Beerus is trying to learn it, I do think that we could have some great storytelling take place, and we could see a scenario where Vegeta does learn about the destruction of planet Vegeta and the fact that Beerus was the one who ordered it. I know some people are going to be very quick to say, well, that was only in the ROF movie, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm 99% sure of it, that actually was in the ROF anime as well. And it doesn't feel like that's something that Toriyama or Toei Animation is going to throw into the series and just leave alone, because one thing that we have seen is that in a very subtle way, Dragon Ball Super is reaching back to previous plot points in an effort to better connect the series and give it a very overarching feel. And that's why I feel like we should be seeing a Goku and Vegeta rematch, because at this point, who can really challenge them? Do you mean to tell me that there's a Jiren in every universe that has not competed in the Tournament of Power, and that Goku and Vegeta can somehow defeat each of these characters or fight alongside them? I don't think that that's possible. And if we see a scenario where Gohan or Tien or the, God forbid, the Universe 6 Saiyans learn Ultra Instinct, it's going to diminish the value of the form. And if these characters continue to get more powerful, I feel like a lot of fans who are already on edge about Super, I think a lot of fans are going to rebel against this idea, even though Dragon Ball in itself has seen enormous power-ups. When you go back to the original series, you had Goku in the Saiyan saga go from a base power level of 8,000, and when he arrives on planet Namek, he has a base power level of 90,000. And then when he later on in that day he fights Frieza, he goes from a base of 90,000 to 3 million. So we've seen enormous jumps happen in a short time in Dragon Ball, but I do think a lot of us can agree that if we have characters who are well below Super Saiyan God level all of a sudden reach Ultra Instinct form, that we could see a scenario where fans get super upset. And that brings us to the Beerus possibility. I do think that Beerus makes the most sense to be the final battle for Dragon Ball Super, to have the series connect back to the original Dragon Ball Battle of Gods era, starting with the movie, to have this reintroduction of the gods, to have Goku and Vegeta fight Beerus and have that perhaps be the conclusion of their training with Whis. I think that make for a great story. I think that it would close up a lot of plot holes that occur in the series, and I think it gives us the best payoff. But those are my thoughts on this matter, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Who do you think could win in a rematch between Goku and Vegeta versus Beerus, or do you think they should use Vegito as a way to do this? But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.